Welcome to the last match of the Rose Quartz League, and you know what that means. It's main event time! And my God, we got a glamour in our presence. Blake Monroe, formerly known as Mariah May in Stardom, the indie scenes, and AEW. Girl who had possibly the greatest women's rivalry in just wrestling history with timeless Toni Storm over in AEW that ended with the Hollywood ending. The newest member of Friday Night SmackDown, who should be debuting very soon. She is representing SmackDown for this tournament. My God, is she's glamorous, alright. She's gorgeous. But Blake Monroe's face is someone she's definitely got history with. You hear the crowd? They're chanting Miss Parker. You hear the crowd, Miss Parker is here. Jaida Parker, I believe, still representing OTM, if I am correct. And yes, Blake Monroe has history with this woman. And not just history, very recent history with this woman. These two ladies went at each other at NXT Vengeance Day, early March, with Blake Monroe getting a very big victory over Jaida Parker, which ended off their feud. But this is very interesting. Jaida Parker is the only person in this entire league that has already been in one of the round robin tournaments on the channel. Oh, what a leg drop off of Blake Monroe, missing that shotgun dropkick. Dude, I don't even know if you can top the last three matches we've had. Io and Flammer, Thunder Rosa and Stephanie Vaquer, Kendall Gray and Alexa Bliss. And yeah, that was match of the night for the Rose Quartz League. Oh my God, what a knee from Blake Monroe. So now the shotgun dropkick from Blake Monroe. Yeah, I don't even know how you top those last three matches. These women have a very uphill task. Not only are they competing for points in this tournament on the first night of the All-Star Classic, but they also have very recent history and bad blood with each other. And they're closing out not only the Rose Quartz League, but the entire first night as a whole. That is a lot of pressure. As right now, Jaida Parker with the schoolboy, a variation of the schoolboy, is now these two women locking up collar and elbow. Waist lock now. Rear waist lock from Blake Monroe, just wrenching on Jaida Parker, transitioning now to the side headlock. Finally, some nice chain wrestling at the beginning of the match, but that's ended very quickly with a strong knee to the temple of Jaida Parker. Jaida Parker ain't gonna take that though. What a spinning back elbow. Yes, as I mentioned, Jaida Parker is the only person in this league, the Rose Quartz League, to have previous round robin tournament experience on this channel. As right now, signature Jaida teardrop from Miss Parker. There's now the high steps from Jaida. Hitting the teardrop early. Big scoop slam from Jaida. Going for the high steps again, just mocking Blake Monroe. But yes, Jaida Parker was in the Women's Intercontinental Classic in the Ruby League. she sadly didn't. She started off very well, but it did not end very well in that tournament. Was not even able to be the semifinalist or finalist of the Ruby League. Right now, Blake Monroe making a comeback right now, just battering Jaida Parker on the floor. Jesus. Now, a slap from Blake Monroe seemingly wakes up Jaida Parker. The arm wrench sending her down right into the canvas. Shoulder first. Now just hanging her out to dry. Stun gun right there. Here comes a pin attempt from Jaida. Blake kicking out at one though. Looks like the woman from hell's coming out of her right now. But Jaida able to shut that down fast. Just wrenching down now on her head on the ropes. That throat, I believe, that Adam's apple just getting shoved right into the ropes there. Jaida Parker kind of dominating Blake Monroe here. I believe Jaida got busted open there. Jesus, what an overhead chop on the stomach. Here comes another teardrop. She was working on that gut of Blake Monroe. Another high step in from Miss Parker, but Blake Monroe rolling to the outside on the apron here. Just gets shoved off though. What a spear off the apron there. That shoulder thrust. Jaida Parker at this point kind of just playing, just toying with Blake Monroe. Blake able to dodge. Big kick to the back of the leg, but it was Blake able to slip out of that power slam position. Very well needed for Blake Monroe. She needs some form of a breather here. Fireman's carry position. The Mayday on the outside. That used to be her finisher back in AEW. The Mayday from the former Mariah May, now Blake Monroe, who was now currently a SmackDown superstar, especially when she debuts, making it official within the coming weeks. Right now, scooping her up. Big shoulder breaker to Jaida Parker. As right now, oh God, the Kamigoye from Blake Monroe. Whoa, what a kick out from Jaida though. Blake Monroe just now coming back into this match. Was looking for, I believe, that glamour shot DDT, but what a knee right to the nose of Blake Monroe. Blake now able to counter, sending her into the ropes. What a drop kick. So right now, Blake Monroe going to the opposite corner here. What is she going for? She's calling Jaida up. Jaida on her hands and knees. Oh, was looking for a basement drop kick of some sort. But Jaida able to dodge. That could very well cost Blake Monroe. There's a basement drop kick of her own. Sends Blake back down. Jaida's just trying to take a second. That's right now. Oh God, Jaida. Blake better watch out. Because here comes a little bit of the hypnotic from Jaida Parker. That is gotta be it. First win. No. What a kick out from Blake Monroe. Kicking out of the hypnotic. A move that Blake Monroe knows all too well from her recent rivalry with Jaida Parker. A couple months ago in NXT. Right before she got called up after Stand and Deliver. So right now though, Jaida Parker is trying to give her legs a little bit of breathing room. As again, she's going for that teardrop. That brutal overhead chop to the chest. Another teardrop from Jaida Parker. It is Teardrop City, baby. As the high-stepping girls, high-stepping all over the place. What a leg drop. Just silence Blake Monroe right there. But Blake's right back up. Sling blade from Blake. Not wasting any time. Picking Jaida right back up to her feet. Shoving her right into the corner now. Oh, gosh. Putting her on the top turnbuckle. Oh! Stratosphere! A stratosphere from Blake Monroe. A seeming tribute to Trish Stratus. As right now a Kamigoye on the outside. That might have just wiped out Jaida Parker. She's looking to throw her back in the ring, maybe look for a pin. Jaida, though, able to reverse the Irish whip. Both women are tired, but Jaida caught off guard while she's trying to get in the ring with those strikes. As right now, a glamour shot DDT drops her right on her neck. What a DDT from Blake, and that's, oh my gosh. First, Blake kicking out of Hypnotic. Now Blake Monroe or Jaida Parker kicking out of the glamour shot DDT. Blake not wasting any time, going back to the corner now. The drop kick right to the side of the head. Jaida moved again. Was looking for the basement drop kick. Blake was able to move. As right now, what a springboard drop kick from the corner. What a very well wrestled match here. It's a bit of a slower, more normal pace in this match, but it's definitely been a fantastic match so far. As right now, able to move out the elbow drop, but was able to get the sling blade off. Blake Monroe now. Oh, just disrespecting Jaida Parker. It's been a very, very good match. And these women have been taking their time. They're trying to enjoy this main event spot of the Women's All-Star Classic Night 1. There will only ever be one Night 1 for the first ever Women's All-Star Classic, and these two women are main eventing it. And they're just trying to sink it in. They're not trying to rush through it. Right now, Blake was able to dodge the elbow drop on the outside. That might be a mistake. Oh, skull-crushing finale from Blake Monroe. I don't think I've ever even seen her do that move. But a skull-crushing finale from Blake Monroe right on the outside, just dropped Jaida right on her face. Certainly skull-crushing indeed, but Jaida able to reverse the Irish whip, sending Blake right into the announce table. We're at a count of 5 here. That arm wrench keeps Jaida down. Blake Monroe, she's killing time here. I believe she knows what she's doing. Trying to throw Jaida right into the ring now. Count of 8. Blake Monroe gets right back in. Same with Jaida. As right now, she's calling Jaida Parker to her feet. The kick to the gut. What in the world is she? What in the pump handle slam? She just stole Jaida Parker's own move. Oh my god, and it almost worked out in her favor, but Jaida Parker just barely able to kick out. What in the world? She just stole her opponent's own finisher, but now Jaida catching the foot, sweeping out the leg. It's a Boston Crab. The walls of Jericho are locked in, but Blake is able to shove her off. Now, setting up Jaida Parker. She's looking to get her up into a kneeling position. Looking to bounce off the ropes. What a knee. No, Jaida able to move, but the lariat from Blake Monroe takes her right back down to earth. What a night. What a match. This entire Rose Quartz League has been fantastic on this first night. What a diving missile drop kick as she's going for it. The glamour shot DDT. No, Jaida able to dodge. Turns her around off that forearm. As again, she's looking for the teardrop. Oh, multiple overhand chops this time. And oh, God. She's looking for a modified teardrop. We only have 3.5 minutes left in this match. Someone needs to win. What a diving teardrop from Jaida Parker, the high-stepping girl. High-stepping on the competition. She's looking for it. She's looking for the kill shot. Hypnotic, here it comes on the back order. Hypnotic right to the side of the head, and that's it. What a match. And what another upset. Holy hell, did these two women deliver in the main event of the first night of the Women's All-Star Classic and the first main event of the Rose Quartz League. Look at this replay here. Blake Monroe almost getting the win off of that pump handle slam. Jaida Parker's own finisher was so close, but Jaida just able to get it. And now it was this avalanche version of the teardrop that I believe was able to help Jaida Parker get the win against Blake Monroe. She was softening up that gut area, that stomach of Blake Monroe throughout the entire match with all those overhand chops, all of those other teardrops in the match. And it worked out in her favor because she was able to do the avalanche teardrop into Hypnotic to pick up a huge win. What a fantastic way for Jaida Parker to start off this tournament for herself. And what a fantastic way to end the first night of the Women's All-Star Classic. Thank you everybody for watching. If you enjoy any of the matches that you've seen from this Women's All-Star Classic, please feel free to like, subscribe, follow the channel. And hell, if you're feeling a little frisky, go check out the other tournaments and the other tournament matches we've done, such as the Men's Intercontinental Classic, the Women's Intercontinental Classic, and the male equivalent of the All-Star Classic. What a fantastic way to end the show, and what a fantastic way to end the first night. Good night, everybody, and have a fantastic night.